Hi everyone, my name is Kasia Westwood and I'm a contract performance manager at 3SC. This month I'm meeting with Patricia White, who's a chief executive at Suited for Success. Welcome, Patricia.
Hello, thanks for having me.
It's lovely to have you here, and obviously lovely to have you as a 3SC member as well. And for the audience benefit, each month our members get an opportunity to attend a spotlight interview with myself to talk about all the amazing work that they do, shout out about how they can partner with other people and who they want to partner with. So that's what we're going to talk to Patricia about today. Patricia, tell me, what is Suited for Success? What makes you unique and what support do you offer?
Suited for Success is a registered charity based in the West Midlands, and what we do is we support the unemployed into employment through the free provision of interview coaching, employment preparation and free interview clothing.
Amazing. And what client group do you work with? So that these are people that are unemployed, you said. Could you expand on that, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So anybody who's unemployed and actively looking for work. So as long as people are actively looking for work and over the age of 19, we can work with younger clients as well, between 16 and 18, if they're looking for apprenticeships or training opportunities, volunteering opportunities. But our main client group is 19 plus. So even though we're based in central Birmingham, but we cover the whole of the West Midlands.
That was one of the questions. So yes, you cover the whole of West Midlands. And who do you partner with already across West Midlands?
Yeah, so in terms of partnerships, I mean, we say to all agencies and providers, job centres, we work with anybody, any frontline agencies, providers, charities, community groups and agencies that are working with people to find them employment and support them into employment. So when it comes to partnerships, we do say to everybody is that if it's not a funded partnership, so anybody can be referred to Suited for Success. Anybody can be signposted to Suited for Success without being in a funded partnership or on a funded project. So our appointments are really easy to book via our website. So they can be booked by an employment worker, support worker, or by the client themselves. So there's no long referral process, there's no long referral forms. It's a simple page on our website to book an appointment with us. Our opening times are on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays during the week. And so appointments can be booked between the hours of 10 and 3 o'clock.
Fantastic. And you've talked about how people could refer, and they can refer themselves as well as through any sort of employability providers or any other organizations that support them. So if they refer themselves, there is no cost to them to attend your meetings and get support from you.
Absolutely, it's totally free of charge to the clients.
Okay, and I know you've mentioned you have a bus in Birmingham. Could you just tell me a bit more about that? Because that's a really interesting thing for me.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're always looking at different ways, more creative and innovative ways to be able to support the unemployed. And we were finding that with many clients living across the West Midlands found either the bus journey to get to us too expensive. It could be time. So if parents have got children in school, pre-nursery, etc., the timings weren't great for them to come to Suited for Success. So we really felt that we wanted to get out and about and support more people into employment, and especially in those communities that are claimed to be hard to reach communities. So we wanted to be out there to be able to reach those people that want to get support from Suited for Success. So we had a double-decker bus donated to us by National Express. So the bus has been converted as a mini pop-up version of our centre here in the central area of Birmingham. So when we go out and about, our bus will be able to support people with CV reviews, interview coaching, applying for jobs. So there's even a laptop station on the bus on the lower deck, and on the upper deck we're able to also provide free interview clothing for people that come and see us on our bus. So our bus stop, we're doing a bus stop tour at the moment across the West Midlands. So we're stopping in different areas across the West Midlands, and the bus stop schedule will be on our website very soon, so that people living in that local area to where we're stopping will be able to come and get support from Suited for Success.
Fantastic. I just love that idea. It's absolutely amazing, and that's definitely something that makes you stand out from anyone else. What a lovely idea. So you've talked about people are able to get interview clothing. Obviously, with the cost of living crisis, that's really important to support people who are on low income. Do they get to keep the interview clothing, or do they give it back after the interview?
Oh no, absolutely. They get to keep the interview
Oh, wow.
clothing. Yeah, so when they come to Suited for Success, our appointments are a 2-hour long session. So the first hour is coaching with one of our coaches, and we have an incredible team of coaches who are all from business professional backgrounds. So using their experience of over the years interviewing people in their professional fields, they bring those skills, the advice, the support as a coach at Suited for Success. And they get an hour-long session. The hour-long session could be practicing interview questions, looking at CVs, or having a general conversation and a chat around what's next in their career and their journey into employment. And then after they've had the coaching session, and the coaching sessions are always one-to-one with our general appointments, they then get an hour styling session with our head stylist, and then we'll get them dressed and styled ready for their new job, for
Wow.
their job interview.
Amazing. And do you support with workwear as well? So once they obviously get offered a job, sometimes people might need support with clothes for work. Is there something like that that you could help with?
Absolutely. So when you go to book an appointment on our website, there's a range of different appointments that you can choose from. And one of those appointments is a new job start appointment.
Wow.
So again, it's a 2-hour session, one-to-one. The first hour is saying congratulations for the new role, and also just to talk through some expectations of the new role with the client. There might be some anxiety about starting a new job, not sure who to speak to or who they need to meet when they go for start their new job on their first day. And then the second hour, our head stylist will work with the client to be able to pick out a work capsule wardrobe of clothing items that you can mix and match within your first few weeks of your new job until you get your first salary packet. So yes, and again, like you said, with the cost of living crisis, that's huge, the expense of being able to buy new clothing for a new job, and everybody wants new clothing for a new job, and we're able to provide that.
That's absolutely incredible, all the support you offer. And I think with starting a new job, that's even more important, because it's not just about getting that job, it's about sustaining the job. And we know that all the employability providers, this is what it's important to them as well. So yeah, incredible. I love it. So you partner with a lot of organizations in a local area already. But who else would you like to partner with, and how can you work with partners on funded projects?
Yes, I mean, our favourite partnerships are with grassroots charities, grassroots community organisations that are working tirelessly on the ground with very limited resources. And we say we want to come alongside you and to add to the support that you already offer to people in local communities, grassroots communities, in those areas as well that don't have as much resources. So those are the sort of organisations we would love to partner with. Also working with different client groups. So even though we support anybody who's unemployed and aspiring to find work and actively looking for work, there's certain client groups that we really love working with. So it's return to work moms, ex-forces, ex-offenders, people with criminal convictions, young people not in education or trained, not in educational training, and also the homeless, that there's certain client groups that we love to do bespoke projects with, and also working with those partner organisations that specifically work with those client groups. So yeah, so there's a range of funded projects that we can look at, but we love ideas. So if you have an idea that you would love to collaborate on, we would love to hear those ideas and how we can work together on a funded project. So we can offer bespoke employment days. So just the other day we had an employment day with a charity that supports sex offenders. So the day was just for them. So we had 10 people who've recently been released from prison, and we offered them interview coaching, we talked about disclosure, we offered interview clothing, and also a live jobs board where they could apply for jobs relevant for them. We're just about to do a Return to Work Moms Employment Day in the local community in Ladywood, and you know, and we're working together with agencies right across Ladywood, schools, churches, job centres, to be able to support mothers in the local area. So we're able to offer employment days like that, but we're also able to offer closed appointment days where we can save a day for appointments just for your clients. So in a couple of weeks' time, we're working with organisations that work with unemployed people who are 50 plus. So the days, the 2 days are just for them, and they can register for the days, and then we'll support those unemployed people who are 50 plus. So there's lots of ideas we'd love to explore with you.
Fantastic. Yeah, so there's nothing too scary for a suited for success by the looks of it. Brilliant, brilliant. And I guess with the, you know, the range of different corporate volunteers that you have on board, and I guess let's say thank you to them for all the hard work and all the hours that they put in at no charge. You know, these are people who volunteer their time to support people who are in need. That's so fantastic and incredible, and yeah, thank you so much everyone if you're watching. So how people can get in touch?
Yes, absolutely. So you could send us an email is the best way to get in touch, or have a look at our website first of all. Have a look at some of the projects that we've done over the years, and see, and just to look at some fantastic pictures of volunteer days, as you mentioned, with businesses. We've done fantastic employment days and events. Have a look at our bus as well. That's also on our website, to have a look at how the journey of the bus so far, and you know, and look at what we're doing next with the bus. So we're in Albury in a few days' time as we're speaking, Albury Town Centre, where we'll be supporting local people that live in the Sandwell area of the West Midlands. And so to get in touch, you can send us an email. So if it's something that you'd love to inquire about even further, or to get in touch regarding working together on a collaborative project, you can send us an email. All our contact details are on our website, but in short, it's info@suitedforsuccess.co.uk, or give the team a call as well. They'll be able to answer any queries that you may have.
Thank you, Patricia, and thanks so much for your time today. It was a pleasure to talk to you today. I really look forward to our future collaboration through the membership. And to our audience, thank you for listening. If any of our members are interested in being interviewed in the next few months, please get in touch. We'll be able to help. Thank you.
Thank you.